Networking has grown tremendously in the last 10 years. There's a range of choices out there. You can network whenever you want. You can network at breakfast. You can network at lunch. You can network at dinner. I've even spoken at a 24-hour networkathon, so you don't even have to go home. And we're not even touching on the range of online networks here. So how do you make a choice about which networks are right for you? How do you know which invites to accept so that you're not overstretching yourself and so that networking can work effectively for you? Well, to help you do that, you need to know your goals. You need to know what you want to achieve from networking, and then you can look at those individual networks and say, how do they fit with those goals? I look at business networks in one of three ways. They will deliver predominantly one of three objectives, although there's a lot of overlap. But if you look at those networks and say, how will it fit those objectives for me? It will help you to make that decision. The first type of network are profile building networks. The local Chamber of Commerce is a good example of this, where you get a lot of different people on a regular basis, but not too regular, so maybe monthly, maybe quarterly. You'll meet different people every time. There's no compulsion to be there. And the idea is that you build the size of your network and you build your reputation as people get to meet you and get to know you and get to talk about you. You've probably heard the phrase, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Well, it's also who knows you. So it is important to get out to these profile building events, particularly if you're new to an area or your business is new. The second type of network is what I call brain building. And a brain building network is about self-development, business support. I'm a member of the Professional Speakers Association, for example. I don't go to that to build my profile. I don't go to that to get new business. I go to learn from my peers, where we all share best practice. So you may be part of a similar industry or trade association. You also get a lot of mastermind groups, groups like Vistage and in the UK Academy of Chief Executives, where business leaders meet to share their challenges and get support and ideas and feedback from each other. These are brain building networks. You might go to an event where there's a guest speaker. If you identify areas of self-development that are important to you, you can pick them based on that guest speaker and then go with an idea of what you want to learn. Get a lot more from that event. So those are the first two types of network. The third is referral building. You may notice I didn't say sales building because networking and selling are two different things. But referrals are a lot more powerful. Now, if people are going to refer you, they need to have a strong level of trust, so they feel comfortable doing so, and they need to understand your business. So referral building networks tend to have a much higher degree of commitment and smaller groups. They may meet every week, for example, with 30 or 40 people there, rather than every month with 200. And the focus there is on building those relationships so that you're comfortable referring each other. So now you can ally your goals to those types of networks: brain building, profile building, or referral building, and that will help you select the right networks for you to commit to.